Welcome to Life on the Farm Devotions. Today I'm going to be moving our sheep from one pasture out to this pasture. So come with me and I'll get the gate open. So in John 10, Jesus declares, I am the door of the sheep, or I am the gate of the sheep. So Jesus is saying he is the gatekeeper. And it's really important, whether you're in ministry or you're a marketplace ministry or a paraministry, it is important, if you are a leader, to be a gatekeeper. And as Jesus demonstrated, the sole purpose of the gatekeeper is to keep wolves out, destructive forces out, to keep the sheep protected. So once you have done that and you've given a pass for your sheep to come through and you've shut the gate, you need to give freedom to your sheep. If you're a CEO, you need to give freedom to the people that you have allowed in. And that means not to micromanage people. If you're in ministry, you need to bring your people in, but do not control them. Because what happens is oftentimes is that the gatekeepers become legalistic, religious, and they become timekeepers. They become just controlling. They need to make sure everything is done accordingly to how they see it should be done. But where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. So we need to give people freedom in the church, in the marketplace, so that they can do what God has called them to do. And that takes wisdom on the part of gatekeepers. So if you are a gatekeeper, just remember that. Use Jesus as your example of how to bring the flock in, but give them their freedom. They may not sound just like you sound. We have one sheep born in January, precious thing, but his baa is so hysterically funny. It's very, very low. It doesn't sound like any of the other sheep. And so that makes us laugh, but he's still welcome in. When we open this gate, he is still welcome to come in. And oftentimes what will take place is that leaders, the gatekeepers, want everybody to line up and think as they think. And then if something's said or done that isn't according to how they would do it exactly, they can shut down voices. And really, maybe what that person was going to say would minister to another person. Maybe it didn't minister to you or wasn't done exactly how you would like it to be done. But if you give that little bit of freedom, maybe that was the word somebody needed to hear. So like I said, it takes wisdom to be a gatekeeper. And another thing that can happen, say at a board meeting or in a church setting, is following that clock, the tick, 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 and just cutting people off if the time doesn't allow it. But you know what can happen if you let somebody speak a little longer, then you can always cut down something else. You can shorten up time somewhere else. That's what a good gatekeeper does. Not control, but lets freedom have its way. So I hope that helps you as far as what are the duties of a gatekeeper. God bless you and have a blessed day.